up for a second. Wait.
Jack bricks like we. None of them not rich like we. Tell them mafia fee, I'm up a big 90. 7.62 a split boy chip. I'm pussy than a rich like this. Watch me fit my wrist. When me fall, me have to rise back. Band fight, them never like that. Me make a big shot, call I figure right that. You see the chain pa me neck, I could ice but that. Call I send gift card, me not like Santa. Youths have reach and buy X fan land. Tell a boy if I try, come fight my clock. Me rise that Mac with my anger and pint that shot. Score Luffy, comply one time, me charge him. Me tell me dog, say me have to reach and buy a morning. So him tell a fool come on this. Me rise decay and clad this. That's why me a feel upon my dog reverse the mortgage. Tana, the game that me make for. Also for the beach, no care about a setback.
Hold on! See, I was gonna let it go for like a little bit longer, but I feel like, you feel me, we was already going for a little minute. I ain't really want to give him the whole tune.
Nah, you good.
But anyway, what's up, y'all? It's Mr. Montana. You are now tuned in to Real Rap Pod. I'm never here dolo. Y'all know that already. Who I'm here with, man?
Don't know, say Kvlly, YB, Kvlly, Zoom.
Ali, what's up, brother? How you?
Chillin'.
Yo, we always gotta start off with where you from, but let's do originally, and then we can get to the CT shit. So where are you from originally, for those who don't know?
Alright, so originally I'm from Maypen, Clarendon, for me. That's like country, in Jamaica. Yeah, I'm from Maypen. But I moved there when I was like, what, 12? To New York. And then I moved to CT probably like a few years after that.
So you was in Jamaica first, up until 12 years old?
Yeah.
So you went to school and all that out there. What was it like growing up in Jamaica, like in a completely different country than, you know what I mean, where we are now?
Like, the difference?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot slower, you know? Like, out there, like, it's a lot slower. But where I'm from, at least, it's a lot slower. But once I moved to New York, you know, New York, a little smaller, but, you know, it's a lot going on out there. So I feel like that's really the difference. But then I moved here, where you still got the space for me, but I still think it's a little bit faster than where I'm from, you know?
Okay. So in Jamaica, like what's like the real Jamaican culture, and like how is it different from like the Jamaicans that you might run into in like New York or Connecticut and stuff like that? That's like the Jamaicans that's born in Jamaica and the Jamaicans who's born in like the US.
I don't really see no difference, like a lot of difference, because a lot of them take on to like what their parents doing. So like they don't really, it's not really much of a difference. Probably just the accent and probably just the way how they act, like with certain shit. You know what I mean? But I don't really see a big difference from the people that were born here and there, you know? Okay. To me personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
So around that time, you in Jamaica still was like music like involved in your life? That like was like your dad making music, grandpa, uncle.
Yeah. My dad whole side of family, like they been at the music. Like my uncle, he played instruments like drums and shit like that. And my dad, he was a DJ like in Jamaica, and he came here, he was DJing too. So I feel like music has always been like a thing for me. Like it's always been something that I wanted to do. I feel like, so yeah.
I like that. Music always been something you want to do. So aside from your family, like what other like artists was you inspired by on the come up first?
They don't gotta be big, right?
Nah,
I was really inspired by my brother. He's not really like my blood brother, but we grew up like family. His name was Psycho God. Yeah, I was really inspired by him as a youngin, because he could like freestyle like off the dome like type shit. I always used to be like mesmerized by that shit, you know. So I feel like he was a big influence on, you know, like the bigger artists then. But yeah.
So who's some of the bigger artists that people who from America might know?
You know, you have the Alkaline them, Massacre them, like people like them. They've been doing it for a long time. Vibes Cartel them, you know, like they've been doing it, and I really like those are the people that inspire me to really, you know, get into it.
Good.
Yeah.
So you come to America now. You in New York. How long was you in New York before you came to Connecticut?
What, 4 years? 3 years? Right? 4 years, 3 years.
Yeah,
somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So at that point in time, is that when you started like actually like making music and releasing it?
Nah, I really started releasing music when I moved here. But I was been doing music like since I was like 7. Like I was been doing music for a very long time. But I just didn't really take it as like serious, I guess. But once I got to New York and COVID hit, I was writing like every day. Like every day I'm home, I'm writing. So even now, I still got songs that I'll probably throw into like a new song that I'm doing right now because I've been writing so much since like then, like 12, 13. So yeah.
So
like that's
oh, you got more to say?
nah.
All right. So like, what was the music process like for you when you first started? Was it like you writing everything, you getting approval from like your family, like yo, do this sound good, do that sound good, and then you go, or was like you always confident in your music ability, like your writing ability? Like what was it like?
I wouldn't say I was always confident, but I was working. Like I would bring my music to my older brother. He's sitting right there. But I would bring my music to him.
Oh, this your brother?
Yeah, it's my older brother. Blood brother. Yeah. What's it called? I used to always bring my music to him, and he would tell me like, yeah, this shit fire. And me and him would like write tracks like together. So after that, I just feel like I took it a little bit more serious, obviously. But we was always used to like write tracks together, bring it to my parents. It was like, yeah, it's valid. Like I said, my dad, he a DJ, so it's not like he was like, yeah, music. Like you feel me? He's into that type of shit. So he really was like, they were the ones that was really like, yeah, you could do this. But my dad booked my first session when I was like 15.
Oh, so your family been supporting you music wise? Like it wasn't really a struggle in the beginning to get your family to support you.
The only struggle I would say is like they didn't want me. They wanted me to just like make sure like I got everything when it came on to school. Like they just wanted me to do school. But if I wanted to do music, I could also do that. Just stay in school with it.
Okay, so speaking of school, like what was the dynamic like between you balancing out school and actually making music? Like was you getting in trouble in school because you writing down lyrics and stuff like that?
No.
Or was you making sure you had A's, did the homework, blah blah blah? What that was like?
I was always like smart kid. Like I always did work. I always made sure my work was done. But I would still find the time. Like I said, it was around COVID, so it wasn't really a lot of school going on. Like it was online, but as soon as that's done, like that's done. So I had the whole day to myself basically. So I'd be writing like during them times. But when I got here, I was going to school, but I would still come home and write. And I was like, I remember I was asking my dad to buy me like a little studio setup. That was before I met like Nick and all that.
Yeah, we gonna get into that.
So yeah, so that's really, it wasn't really a hard mashup for me. I was good at multitasking, so for me it wasn't really a bad, like it didn't really get into the way now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now let's get into at what point in time did you feel as if like you gained the confidence? Like when did you really feel like, nah, I'm really nice with this music?
But then I feel like even now, like I'm still not fully, like I don't feel like I'm confident now, but I feel like even now I still feel like I need like another ear. You know what I mean? So I don't feel like that's fully being confident in it, but obviously I got like to enjoy my music more. But I'd say probably like around like the end of the school, like when I actually started taking it serious, like coming to the studio.
So when you say another ear, like what you mean?
Like I said, like I always bring my music to my brothers. So like with anything that I'm doing music wise, like I'd bring it to him. I'd bring it to like other people to like make sure that it's a sturdy track because I don't want to put out no bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. So I like, what year would you say like you was taking this serious? You got out of school, you taking this serious? Like what year? We talking 2021 or like 22? Like what year would you classify it under?
I don't really remember the year. Probably like 2021. But I was like 15. That's when I dropped my first song. But I didn't really have the outlet. So like I wanted to do it, but like I didn't really have like, you know, like the outlet to really get into it. So probably like 2021.
2021.
Yeah.
Alright, so and that first song, do you like it now to this day, or you think it's trash now that you got YRK and all that other stuff out?
I think it's a sturdy track. I think it's like a bad song. It's just that's not my best song, obviously, because I was younger. But I don't think it's a bad song. I think most of my songs were like sturdy songs.
Okay. So you dropped the first song. How did it do for you? Like, what was the reception like after you dropped it?
Yeah, everybody liked it. Everybody fucked with it. That's really what got me like to really be like, I could really do this. Like my first song. But even that song wasn't really my first song, but that's the first song I dropped.
You released, yeah.
So people was already like my dad and family and stuff. They was always telling me like, yo, my music was good, but that was the first song I dropped to new ears. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm.
So that really made me feel like I could go further with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dropped the first song. Everybody's liking it. It's getting good reception and stuff like that. So, like, what did you feel as if you had to do afterwards? Is that when you met Neek?
Yeah, when I met Neek, I already dropped one song.
Okay.
Yeah,
and that was the first shit that you had out. Or did you
Yeah.
have something else after that?
Nah, that was the first song I had out. But I had like other songs. I went to the studio and cause I had visited the UK in 2023, and I did a song over there. That song's called Big Chopper. So I came back. When I came back, I played my first release and that song to Neek, and I think I had another song, and I played those songs to him. He was like, yeah, like, for me, like, whatever you need, just link me, whatever the case may be. So that's where that connection came about.
Wait, so you went to the UK?
Yeah, like 2023, because most of my family's in the UK.
Oh, so
A
you
lot
just
of my
went to go
family.
visit family in the UK?
Yeah.
So how did you link up with the artist in the UK? Was it just like a family friend? Was he just somebody that was around? Did he have a buzz out there? Like, how did that collab even come about? You and the artist from the UK?
It wasn't really an artist. It was my cousin. He do music, so he used to book sessions and stuff. So he booked a session because he knows that I do music. So when I got over there, he was just like, yeah, you know, I'm over there, he over there. So he wanted to book like a session so he could work on his music, on his craft. I did that one song, and that's really where that came in.
Okay. And then when you met Neek, you had the first song that you dropped, the song with the guy from UK.
Yeah.
And then Neek is like, all right, he believed in you as soon as he heard the music.
I'd say that. Like, I'd say he was like, yeah, he jacked like the first time he heard it.
All right. And then was it easy for you to rock with Neek because he was Jamaican as well?
Yeah, I'd say that. It was easier.
Because if he wasn't Jamaican, like, would you still be like, alright, you feel me? Or would you have like that certain wall, like, man, I don't really know if he understand the music for real, because he don't really understand the culture.
Man, probably if he didn't really understand, I probably would have been thinking the same thing. But I feel like it was God's timing in the time also, because I wasn't really focused on music that much.
Mhm.
Like, I was more focused on like what's the word? Other stuff. Like, but I was like, I wanted to do it. So I feel like when I met him, that was really what gave me the drive to really go forward with it, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at this point in time, you meet Neek, you got these songs already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how did Neek, for the most part, after you meet him, help with your music? Like, did he like say like, yo, like, let's put this out, like let's put that out? Cause I know he helped with the CT Girl song, didn't he?
Yeah.
So like, first of all, let's speak on that song, the CT Girl song. How did that come about? Neek helped, but for me, like, what made you really want to do it?
At first, I wasn't really trying to do it, cause one thing about me, I feel like when it's a wave where too much people is like hopping onto it, I kind of take a seat back, like when it comes on to that. But I felt like it was the right timing to do it also. So when he told me to do it, I was just like, you know what? It makes sense. For me, they don't have a CT Girls, they have a New York Girls, like the original song for me. So I was like, I feel like it would be valid to just do that and capture like a different audience out here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah.
So let's take a little sidebar for a second. When you say timing, it was the right timing. Like, what do you mean by timing? How can an artist know, like, all right, it's the right time to put something like this out and put something like that out?
Like, I feel like it wasn't the song itself was a fresh song. So when he dropped that song, it was like the right, everybody was already listening to it. It was a huge record at the time, so I feel like that was the right time, like, to drop a song for CT Girls, because it was already such a big song in New York, the New York one. So I feel like it was just the right timing to do that. Like, so it was fresh. So that's why I'd say right timing.
Do you like the concept of like remixing songs that's already major, or like that's not really like your type of vibe for real? Like it's just like a one-time thing with the CG girls.
It depends on the song. I feel like it depends on the song. If it's a song that I've been wanting to like do since I was young, then I would remix it. But I don't really have a problem with it personally.
Okay. Yeah. Now let's get into more tracks. Let's get into YRK, right? Young Rich Kids, for those who may not know, right? Yeah. How did that song come about? And why would you call it like YRK? Like talk us through like the whole process of creating that song.
My cousin, shout out Kvlly, he made the beat for me. Like he makes beats. So he gave me the beat, and when I got the beat, I was like, I wanted to do something that really represented me, like at the end of the day, cause you know you have other shit out there that you might represent, but I wanted something like for me personally. You know what I'm saying? So the song just came about, cause I feel like that represents our group, like my group. So I feel like that's really where it came from, like the process of it, thinking of it, like, oh yeah, YRK, like, that's really us, like that's what we represent. So that's what I feel like it came from in the process and all that.
All right, and aside from you, are you the only artist in YRK? And is that like what y'all pushing?
That's what, yeah, that's what we pushing right now. As of right now, yeah, I am the only artist in there, but you know, we have other people that are interested in other like things when it comes on the media and stuff like that. So we just really trying to get the groundworks to everything, and then once we do that, we just go from there.
Okay, and like what's the ultimate like goal when it comes down to like building like the brand like YRK?
The ultimate goal of this is to just make something of myself and everybody around me. I don't want to be the only person in my circle to have motion. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I want everybody to have like their own like way of going about things, like their own way of things. Like I don't want everybody to just pause but ride off my success. You know what I mean? So I want everybody else to have their own thing, what they got going on, different from what I'm doing. If they want to be an artist, we could do that. If you want to shoot videos and do all that, that's for me. You could do that. So that's really what I made it for.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like, what's your overall take on like? Okay, what would you classify like your music under? Would you say it's like a trap, dancehall? Would you say it's something else? Like, what would you like categorize the type of music you make?
I just do music. Like I wouldn't necessarily put myself in a box and say trap, dancehall, but like I feel like that's mostly what I do, but I feel like I do a lot more than just that. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you feel as if at least people who are like maybe Jamaican or just from like any Caribbean island, like what do you feel as if like is the scene out here with that? Do you feel as if like you're the forerunner, or do you feel as if there's other artists who may be from Connecticut or from New York that you know of, been around, worked with before, that you could like be like, nah, he's tough too, or like he's nice too?
I wouldn't say I'm a forerunner for it. I'm just doing my own thing. Like I'm just focused on like my craft and what I'm doing. So I wouldn't necessarily say I'm the forerunner of anything. But there are people out there like I mentioned, we was having a conversation before, like Kvlly, who tap into the Jamaican shit. Like he's good too. And you have other people out there, but like from my understanding, like from my circle, that's one person who I'll say that's doing this thing in Connecticut. You know? Yeah. So I wouldn't say I'm the forerunner. I'd just say I'm just doing my own thing, and whatever traction I get from it, that's just what it is. You know.
Okay. And then y'all worked before, you and DZ. Y'all got that song called Bad. How did that like come about? Like, how did the collab between you and DZ even happen in the first place?
Nice. Shout out to Capo. He a real one, but he reached out to me. He's like, yo, cause I met him before at the studio, so he reached out to me. He's like, yo, sound them tough, whatever the case may be. And I was like I don't turn down, like if the song is good, like I'm not gonna tell a person like, oh, I'm not doing a song. I'm not gonna ego a nigga. So if he texted me and was like, yo, let's work on something. I was like, I bet, for his project, because he had a project coming out at the time. So I was like, yeah, that's 30, and we just went from there. It was smooth, cause like I said, he a rolling. So yeah.
Okay. And can we see like more collabs between like you and Dizzy in the future?
Yeah, most stuff.
Okay.
That's my boy.
Okay. Now let's get into like the song that we played in the beginning, right? What's it called? Do you have an official name for it, or are you still like figuring out?
Yeah, it's called Charge 'Em. It's supposed to be dropping tomorrow, but by the time this comes out, it's probably gonna be out. But
Okay.
yeah.
And like for when people listen to it, right? Like what do you want the people to take from it when they listen to it? Is it like something that's like trap dance all again? Is it something that like you want people to be like to vibe to in the car? Like what's something that you want people to get from the record when it drops?
It's a little bit of both. I feel like I want people to be like I make music, like my type of music. I make it to be motivating in a sense. So I want people to be able to vibe with it, but be motivated by what I'm saying or feel what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'd say both, a little bit of both.
Okay. And then is the plan moving forward to continuously drop singles, or like are we gonna get like an EP? Are we gonna get a tape? Is there an album in the works? You see what I'm saying? Like what we working on, Kelly?
I'm gonna drop an EP for my birthday. I want
When your
to
birthday?
drop something June 5th.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want to drop something for my birthday. It's in the works. I'm doing a little name change and stuff like that, but I want to drop something for my birthday. So around there, but as the time move forward, you're gonna get like more details on that. But that's really like my goal, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we pushing singles until your birthday.
Until my birthday, yeah.
Okay. So we got singles on the way. We got visuals. I seen you clicked up with Tim Bryan. See what I'm saying? Like what was that like? You working with Tim from all that?
It was good. It was smooth. Like I said, I made the connection with him through Neek. So Neek reached out to him and he was like, "Yo, we could work for me," because I did 2 mic performances with him. So that's where that link really came from for me. So yeah, shout out to him, Brian.
Okay. So we got Charge 'Em. We got more visuals on the way. We getting a music video to that.
To Charge 'Em? Yeah, so it's dropping on YouTube tomorrow.
Okay. And then after that drop, are we gonna get something else prior to June? Before June we get something else? Or like we got, you feel me, just listen to Charge 'Em until, you see what I'm saying?
Nah, I got at least probably like 2-3 more tracks that I want to drop.
Okay.
Probably like 2 more tracks that I want to drop by June. But one of them is a feature with Carson Arcade. I don't know if you know him.
Okay.
But shout out Carson. We're supposed to drop that in April. Yeah, so I have that. And I'm supposed to be dropping something in May. Like I'm trying to drop probably like at least
once every month?
Yeah, at least, because I feel like the more you drop, the more traction you get. Like I don't want to be one of them artists that just push out one song every single like 3-4 months, which it works for some people, but I don't think that necessarily works for me. If that makes sense.
Okay. No, I respect it. Now before we go, brother, let the people know where they can find you. And then anything that you promote and push. I know we talked about it a little bit, but what is the one thing other than like where they can find you on the gram, YouTube, Apple Music, blah blah blah, that you want them to know, to be on the lookout for, so on and so forth?
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram or most of my socials at YB Kvlly. For me, you can find me there. Kvlly Music, KVLLY_MUSIQ. And on Instagram, it's a dot instead of an underscore. In terms of what you need to be looking for, like I said, I'm trying to drop an EP or something for my birthday, June 5th. And just look out for the tracks that I got coming before that. And stuff like that in terms of looking out for stuff. I'm trying to really take over the summer.
Okay.
So that's really what the type of time I'm on.
All right. Yeah. Kelly, appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate
and
it.
when you drop on the 5th, hit me. We fuck around do an album release joint here at the hub.
I was thinking about doing a little album, like a little release party or something. So it was in the thoughts. I was trying to do that.
Yeah, hell yeah. We set that up. That's gonna be vibe. That's fire. You see what I'm saying?
Got you.
Bro, we gonna line that up, brother. Feel me? We gonna set that up.
Alright.
That being said, Kelly, I appreciate you for pulling up, brother, once again.
No
You know,
problem.
you feel me? I'm supportive of you. You see what I'm saying? I'm paying attention to everything that you got. And I really want to hear that project. You see what I'm saying? I want to see how you put songs together and shit like that. I want to see the flow with the project. You heard?
Gotcha.
Oh, you know, man, I got high hopes for it. I know you tough.
Appreciate it.
With that being said, y'all, appreciate y'all for tapping in. And I'm going to see y'all when I see you.